Howdy folks, welcome to this week's devlog. This is week 7 and I got about 20 hours in this week and we got about another 1,000 lines of code. It was 1023. I almost made 1024. I mean, I can just enter like, a comment or something, right? And make it 1024. But yeah, so anyway, I got some comments in and stuff like, or some comments. I got some code in. I got two major features in, and I'll show you those right now. Oh, that was cool. That looked cool. All right, so the first is, I'll show you here. Grab a couple of these if we can. Here, see if we can grab a couple of these. There's one here. And so yeah, I added orbitals. Whoa, I missed. And they're hard to get. And so you can get up to 4 of them, and they do this. So they fire the default weapon. And so basically, if you pick up other weapons, they still shoot the little default weapon, or you can set them to fire whichever. Now you see one of them just got hit by a rock, and so they die when that happens. Now you also, like, if you get the rapid fire here, it won't affect the orbitals. So your main weapon will still keep firing like crazy, but the orbitals won't. So they're just like that. And let's go like this, just so you guys can can see. So one of the other things is if they get shot or whatever, obviously if they take damage in standard ways, you lose them. And also they cannot warp. So if you do this, you lose them. And so yeah, it's basically it's kind of cool because they're pretty fragile, as far as that goes. You have to they're very powerful. They're kind of OP. To be honest, they're super powerful, but you have to protect them too. You can't just wow, the guided peas are suddenly working. I wonder what's up with that. Did you see that? That was weird. But yeah, anyway, that was on my things to fix list was to do that. But yeah, so you have to protect them. You can't just here, let's see if it does that again. No, there it goes. Yeah, it's heading for him. Huh. Cool. Okay, so anyway, yeah, they add some more strategy to it. They're hard to pick up. They're not on a timer, so once you get them, you can gather up to 4 of them. And see, there's one that randomly appeared there. But yeah, you can get up to 4 of them, and once you've got them, it's your job to try to keep them. You keep them until you die, kind of thing. So but see, you get stuff. Whoa, you get stuff like the invulnerability. It doesn't protect them. You get the shields, it doesn't protect them. You get the ghost cloak here, it doesn't protect them. So they're more powerful, but they're also, see, I just lost it there. It just got killed in all the chaos there. So yeah, it's cool because it really adds an element of strategy to that and everything. But anyway, let me show you the other thing, and I'm gonna have to restart this to do that. So let me show you the other thing that we added here, and I will be right back. All right, here we go. So we've got the new, and I still got some details to work out here, but as you can see, we've got some new functionality here. Some of the collisions are hilarious. Yeah, definitely need to work on some of that. Whoa, don't want to slam into that. But yeah, some of the collisions are pretty bad. Now the trick with collisions get really tricky because it gets really difficult because you end up with situations where basically by the time your code has detected that something's colliding, they're already overlapping. They're not like about to collide or whatever, that kind of thing. And it's like they're significantly overlapping because you're only going every 60th of a second, and these things are moving like 15, 16 pixels between frames. Between the last time you looked and now, they've each moved like 15, 16 pixels. And wow, see, that one just completely disappeared. Like I said, I got some debugging to do on that. But yeah, it's so basically you have to deal with situations where stuff is already far overlapping, and you have to move it back to where it's not colliding or that kind of thing. Here, because I'm goofing around, so I don't want to be getting killed by that stupid thing. And I could have swore. Oh, you know what? Let me do this. Let's go like this, and let me switch screen wrap is false. There we go. All right, that should make it better. But yeah, by the time you get to that, it's like, you know, you've got to back everything up, and then, you know, you've gotten 3 things that have all come together in different directions, and, you know, from different directions, and now when you move the one out of the way to not be overlapping, you know, A and B not overlapping each other, now they're both overlapping C, or, you know, or D, or it's like it just gets ridiculous, you know. You get all these situations where everything is, you know, overlapping and all that stuff, and then, you know, if you just apply forces kind of thing based on where they're overlapping, you get like these insane, you know, force that makes it want to move at, you know, 3 times the speed of light kind of thing. You know what I mean? It's way too much force. It's you know, completely inappropriate amount of force. Why are we not getting a next level? Huh? Okay. Something's weird there. All right, but anyway, let's see if we can go. See if that does it. Apparently, yeah. Apparently there was something was hiding somewhere. I'll bet it was outside the bounds of the screen or whatever, and it wasn't. Remember when that body thing disappeared? The doll. That's probably what it was. But yeah. Anyway, so we've got junk to good junk collision. Let's see if can. See, it's certain situations it works really, and then it does that. And that's because when they come out, when they separate, they're overlapping each other and stuff. So yeah, I've got a lot of continuing to do on that. So what I decided I think I want to do on that is I will probably make that a not all the time feature. There will be certain play fields where certain situations where that's, you know, like on higher levels or whatever, where they bounce off of each other, and it makes it a lot more chaotic. It's really hard to tell when things are going to come at you because they're going to bounce and stuff. Because when they go through each other, they don't bounce off each other, and so if it's coming at you, it's coming at you. It's still going to be coming at you, you know, 5 minutes later, kind of thing. It's not a thing that, you know, that's going to change. But yeah, so that really adds to the chaos, and like that little combination of bounce there was really weird. But anyway, that's the 2 major features. The major features we got added in this week. That's going to be it for this time. I have a bunch of other little things that I got to get going, and I got to get the graphics working and all that stuff too. But anyway, that's going to be it for this week, and yeah, so I'll have another update for you next week with a bunch more cool stuff, and we'll see you next time. Later.